Welcome back, man. So today we actually got a request from what I'm saying, somebody that pulled up new, is a part of the family now, is showing love day in and day out. So we want to say thank you. Thank you guys for the love. We want to say thank you guys for everything, for the support, for the appreciation that y'all got for these videos that we've been putting out. Like, we're actually getting requests saying, like, yo, keep putting out. Like, yo, great job with this one, and yo, great job with that one. So today we gonna say, yo, thank you. Thank you. We gonna take that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hug myself for that one. I'm gonna hug myself for that one, and I'm gonna give you a hug too. I'm gonna give you a, come here. Right in the forehead. That's a kiss to the forehead, all right? Because I truly do appreciate the love. I do. I'm a very grateful dude. Like, I appreciate the little things in life. I appreciate the big things in life. I appreciate it all. I appreciate air, fishes, all that. Fish was kind of random, right? But it's just what came to my mind. I just appreciate the small little things, anything. I appreciate an ant. There's an ant that always comes around here on my desk, and he's always hanging out on my arm. Like, he just, and I play around with him, and I put him back on the wall, and he does his thing, and, so I say that to say that I'm real grateful in life, And today we got Dax, and I'm real grateful for Dax. This song is called The Real Man, because we don't want a fake man. We want a real man. We want you to be real, brother. Yeah. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. Today we want a real man. And damn, that kind of, hold on, give me a second. You know what? Let's get started to distract my thought real quick. Like, share, sub, guys. Do all those good things. We got my guy, Dax, showing love to us, guys. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man. Oof. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
Okay.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad.
Hold on, this is one of them. Yo, the reactions today, though. Yo, I wanted to get back into Tarkov. How's the wipe? Just made my own firmware with my DMA as well. It's pretty hard to test it out. I ain't gonna lie. If you're really into like a real grindy, real tough wipe, this is it, bro. I think, like, if you could surpass this wipe, you could do anything, bro. Honestly, I've had an amazing time this wipe, for real, and you should definitely get back into it. For real. It's been a really, really, really good wipe. We're actually going to get into Tarkov. We got like 2 more to go. Hey, we don't want those views paid for. We want them earned. And yeah, we got these 2 reactions that we got left, and after that, we're gonna get into some Tarkov as well. So, if you stick around, you get to watch it, and I could explain to you a little bit more. But I'm gonna get right back into this one real quick. Okay? Right back into this one.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
Yes, she said she wants a real man.
One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
Listen, this shit right here is cool and all, but I'm tired of this phase. I've been there. I smile when I feel bad. Right, I smile when I'm sad. I smile when I'm hurt. All those nowadays I own that shit and I wear it. How I'm feeling, I let that shit out. I don't care. How I'm feeling, I let that shit out, and I don't care. I don't care. Why? Because I'm tired of that fake shit trying to please this and please that, and you constantly, no, bro, like, you don't deserve this. No, you don't deserve this. No. You deserve this. That's what you deserve.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. I think I'm there, though. I don't get mad. I get mad when I get questioned or tested about stupid shit, about dumb things, where it's like, bro, like, you serious? Like, what? Like, that's when I get mad, but not over my emotions, Like, I think I control them and I wear them on my sleeve and I express it, The tone might come off angry, but I'm not really angry because I'm happy to be letting it out.
One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
But that, who's to say that that's actually a real man? One that puts his dreams to the side to go get the bag? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100% real. I did 2 years of my life just now working at a job. I was working for Samsung, guys, and I just quit not too long ago, right? So I did 2 years of my life, and I'll be honest, I needed that. I needed those 2 years of my life because I felt like what I was doing was good, right? But going to that job gave me some structure. Going to that job gave me discipline. Going to that job gave me recognition for myself again. It made me realize, like, yo, you're an amazing person, dude. Like, you really do great things for people and you care a lot about people. And the change that we were able to make for the Samsung company, honestly, bro, like, I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, the job was able to provide for me outside of the job to the point where I felt more like a man, you know? And it doesn't necessarily make you more of a man having money, but being able to provide, being able to pay bills, being able to be responsible, waking up, having a purpose, helping other people out made me feel like that, you know? So more than just the money, the job definitely did do something. So to that line that he said, I kind of actually agree with it, right? But it doesn't necessarily make you a real man having money, right? So that's what I wanted to clarify.
Says she wants a real man.
But do not put your dreams aside for no. They do it with you or they understand beside you, but do not put them aside for something that no.
But what she wants is not for real, man. Real.
Yes, sir. I like the way he switched that up. But
what she wants is not for real, man. Real story ever told. Can't have a man who's making money always home.
Yup.
Hard like.
Wait. Nope. Kinda, sorta. Because streaming nowadays has blown up, y'all. Streaming nowadays has blown up.
Can't have a man who's making money always home. Hard like a truck, that's why he's always on the road. Providing everything you need to live the life you say you want. Can't have a man who wears his heart on a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams. Especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams.
Thank you! My goodness, why is this so hard? Why is it so hard to understand that we have things that we want to say and we feel a certain type of way, and when we say something, like, why is it that it goes unnoticed? Why is it that you can't just listen? Why is it that you can't just respect what I'm asking of? Why is that so hard? It shouldn't be that tough. It just shouldn't.
On a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams. Especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams.
Damn, G. You don't take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Now, if he's silently screaming, then it's tough for you to say, like, well, she doesn't listen to me. Well, listen, guy. Speak up, and if she doesn't listen to, then you can say that, all right? Don't say that if you don't speak up, because we don't got mind readers out here, right? Like, when sometimes we be feeling like, you're supposed to read my body language, and, but no. Listen, speak up, be clear, be direct, give that eye contact, sit down in the living room, sit down on the couch, sit down on the bed, in the bathroom, wherever your time is, you know? And then, I think I like the bar he says about the truck, right? Heart is always on the road, like a truck driver, trying to provide, giving you the life that you want. And it's like, bro, as a man, we got to stop doing this shit. We got to stop sacrificing our whole life for a job to just provide to a woman that's probably cheating on you when you're on the road anyways. Like, we got to stop doing this shit. Right? If you know you got somebody that is like a little iffy, she don't respect this and that, she gives you more headaches than anything else, bro, you better off just chasing your own dreams. If you want to be a logger, go log. If you want to be a driver, go drive. Like, go do what you want to do. Because at that point, you're doing what you want to do, getting money, and still providing. But you're doing what you want to do. So it's like, worst case scenario, you're still doing what you want to do.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
That was cute.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag.
Give me 2 more days.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
Damn, my man is struggling with the bills. I feel that, you know, you're struggling with the bills. Just last month, I was a little tight on the bills. You know, I came up with the money. But just last month, I was a little tight on the bills, and I was like, fuck. And I'm not gonna lie, it was for the first time in 2 years, 2.5 years, that I felt that feeling of like, yo, like, dude, you're broke. Like, dude, you don't got this. You're like, yo, you got to do something with yourself. So, that was definitely a little wake up call there. That feeling, I hadn't felt it. And it was like, yo, don't get there again, G. Don't get there again, bro.
But what she wants is
Which is why we've been grinding so much on YouTube to, try to actually make something out of this.
not for real.
Bro, bills are serious. What you think? Bills ain't what?
That Disney movie that she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got.
Hey, honey,
That
you
man
almost
up on
home?
a pedestal discards him when she found out he was human and he dropped. He's not perfect,
We're really
but
backed
he
up today because we're
tries to
short-staffed.
live up to her beautiful lies.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
The
We can
man
always
he
do
once
another
knew
night.
on the inside him died. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's sad though. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Like this probably happened once or twice because like you're a little bit stuck too much in work. But this is sad. Like if we're prioritizing the job over the relationships, it's like, come on. We that I agree with. I think you should sacrifice with. This part right here, I do think that you should always, always, always have like a family day or like a date at least once a week, at least twice a month, something like that, because you got to keep that spark alive, baby. You got to keep that spark alive. You can't let that shit go out. She looks really sad, and I actually empathize.
One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
See, now she's sleeping. As a man, when you walk in and you got the flowers or you make it late, a female takes this shit serious. Like it's almost like depressing. And I understand you got the flowers. This is probably the anniversary, this and that. But if she's sleeping, I'm sorry to tell you, bro, like it just doesn't count. It doesn't count. Like as much as you're like, but I still brought the flowers and they were there when she woke up, bro, I'm telling you, you failed. It doesn't count. It does not count. It doesn't. Why? Because you weren't there when you were supposed to be there. It don't count. You got the flowers late. It does not count. You put the flowers there next to her bed and she woke up and she smells them. It don't hit the same. It don't resonate the same. It's still like, aww. But you ain't melting her heart. If you would have pulled up with those flowers without her having to call you, oh my goodness, bro. You got at least another day of happiness.
But what she wants is not for real, man. Love is patient, love is kind, can be evil and also blind. God made man, then said in life, he'll find good things when he finds his wife.
You see? That right there. That's what you feel. That right there. You see his look? As a man, you know what the fuck that look is, and I'm not even going to explain it. Real shit. Do you see that look? You see that look? That's what the fuck you feel. You should just take that hour off, bro. I'm going to tell you the same thing that I was told all the time at the job. There was this guy I work with. Name was Joel. Shout out to Joel. He always said, "Tú no tienes familia." Right? He would always argue, "What, you don't got a family? You don't got a family? You don't got a family?" And I would always ask him to do overtime because I was in charge of the department at the same job, the Samsung. And he was like, "Tú no tienes familia?" He would always ask me that question. He's like, "What, you don't got a family? You don't got a family?" It's like, "Yeah, I do. But like, we got to work." He goes, "Yeah, but like, you got to take breaks, bro. You got to take breaks. You got to sacrifice that hour, that two little $10 that you're making, the little $20 you're making. Find a way to do that shit elsewhere and go out there and don't miss those important dates. Always say yes. Like, go keep that spark alive, bro. Real shit." And he always, he led by example, bro. He was out. The time came, he was out for his family, bro. He's like, "Bro, I do this and I have a deal with my family. I tell them I go in at work at this time and I get out at this time. I'm home at this time. As soon as I'm done with work, because I'm excited to see them." So, some of us are just workaholics. And we got to stop working so much and prioritize what we got to do for the family, y'all. Not you're going to lose it, bro. You're going to lose it, bro. You're going to lose it. And you don't want to lose that, bro. You spent too many years working for that. And a job, a hobby, an addiction, any of those things could definitely lose you your family. And it shouldn't be able to, but it just happens, you know. It's just that connection starts to fade away because you want to prioritize the job. Keep prioritizing the money. Always remember this shit, y'all. We work all our lives. We work all our life to pay bills and do all these things, to save money. We give our time to other companies, our whole life to other companies, to save money, to make money, to buy the things we want. Only so that we can't even take the money with us when we pass away. Only so that when we're 50 years old, we can't even buy our time back. Do you notice that wealthy people, right, get to a certain status and all they want to do is pay somebody else to do their job for them so that way they have the time to do it out there? Most of us don't have that luxury, that ability to. So go in life with that mindset where it's like, wait a minute. If I'm going to be 50 and I'm going to want to buy my time back, but I can't buy my time back because I can't either afford it or I physically, literally cannot buy time back, then why am I giving so much time to this company? Why am I giving so much time to these people when I should be giving it to my family, when I should be giving it to my mom, my dad, my close friends, to myself? I can't buy this time back. I can't. And even if I got the money to buy it back, why would I want to spend my money to buy time back when I could just give myself the time now, right? So just think about these things, y'all. Think about these things. Think about these things while you're going through yourself in life, y'all.
So as a real man, broken and confused, struggling, not knowing what to do, he dove to the bottom of the bottle, drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe to express the emotions. The world said he can't, he's the rock that she needs, but she hammers away at the love that he has, like she wants it to break. Despite all of the pain, twisted and changed, trying to become the whole picture she paints, till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she said she wants a real man.
Oh my goodness, bro. And you see, this right here is what I'm saying. Like, your efforts ain't gonna go noticed, bro. Like, just be that's the same exact thing that I just said earlier. If y'all realize, I said might as well be doing a job for yourself just in case things don't work out at home because they're not going to appreciate it anyways. Then you're stuck just by yourself. You're able to do your thing anyways. You're still doing you, right? Then I said you're going to work, and it's not going to be enough. Notice he's a workaholic. He pays for everything, right? She's still tight, right? Then she wakes up, sees the flowers, don't even care. Didn't even mention it. Didn't bring it. Didn't give him a kiss. I told you it don't matter, bro. It just don't matter. You got to be there at the moment. It's just how it works. It's how it works. And if you fail, too bad. It's your fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's not the job's fault. You're a grown-ass man. You can make this decision yourself. You could have called out. You could have remembered, right? So then at the end, he's like, damn, I'm tight. He's upset. And though he's doing all these good things, he goes ahead and goes to the bottle, something that's going to push you away even further from your family. So I say that to say substance abuse and all those things ain't going to help you, bro. They only going to push you further. They make us feel good in the inside, but in real life, that shit doesn't do anything for us. You make more mistakes, and now you're spending money you don't got. Now you're not at your right state of mind. Now you smell like an alcoholic. Now you smell like a pothead. They don't want to kiss you. It affects your love life. It affects your romance. It affects the time of you hanging out with you and your kid because your kid is smelling it. Now he's judging you. Now you're judging yourself. Now you're like, wait, am I a good person or am I not? I provide. I go to work every day. Bro, get out of that rat race, bro. Get out of that rat race. You go outside and start raking leaves. Do something for you, bro. Like, come on, bro. Do something for you.
One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
And then she walks away and says that she wants a real man. What the fuck is a real man? Then if I do all of these things, living my life, doing my best that I could for you, what the fuck is a real man? A man that's gonna be there for you on our anniversary? All right, I guess so. That ain't a real man, man. You gonna go to the next one, you gonna get thrashed out, and then gonna push you right back, and you gonna try to get back with the man that you think ain't a real man. Like, the guy's a real man, bro. Man's got emotions, man's got feelings, things like that. A lot of times, though, it's just that alcohol and drugs is the way that we can cope with it. Oh man, I need a shot of whiskey. It's gonna make me feel good. No, we're masking the pain. We're not talking about it. Talk about it. Things will get better. Yeah, that's just how it works.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man.
What she wants is not for real, man. Goddamn, she tried to pull up on me and tell me I am not him. Listen, that right there has to be one of the realest songs that I think I've heard in a little bit. Because it's true. This is like real life shit that we deal with. As men, yeah, we do deal with this shit. But as a man, we could also do better. Remember, ask yourself this. Squeak said, "Tú no tienes familia." You don't got a family, bro. Right? And it's not for you to be guilty about. It's not because you do or you don't. And I'm not trying to like pick on anybody that may have people around them or not. I'm just trying to remind you that if you do, right? And if you don't, remember that you have yourself, right? That you have to give yourself self-love at the end of the day. So that saying, don't take it literal. Take it as a reminder of, oh shit, I gotta go. Take it a reminder of, oh shit, I gotta give myself some time. Take it as a reminder of, damn, did I do anything with my kid today? Take it as a reminder of, wait a minute, what hobbies did I say I wanted to start? You feel me? So that's all I'm trying to get at. You know, that's what that reminder was for me. Every time he said, "Tú no tienes familia," I didn't actually ask or think to myself like, do I have a family? Instead, it was like, wait a minute, I think I should give myself a little bit more love. So that's how I interpreted it, and I hope you enjoyed that reaction, man. I damn sure did. If you don't know who Dax is, Dax has been showing such a diverse side of him, man. I think you should definitely go show some love and give him a follow and all those good things, y'all. Because he's different, man. And the topics he's touching right now are universal topics, for real. So much so, I think he needs to translate this music into Spanish and every other language in the world so that way it can actually relate with everybody, you know? Because it sucks that a select few, you know, a certain group of people can't understand this song to feel the message behind it, because it's important. It is. It is. Words like this heal. Words like this heal. Because you realize that you are or aren't doing anything wrong. So you stop feeling guilty and you start taking action, you know? So yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe to Dax as well as to the channel, you know? Squeak Squad, y'all been showing so much love, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for just sticking around all the way to the video. And that's that, y'all. Thank y'all, man. Just thank y'all for the love, for real. You know, I'm going to go ahead and put that one right there that we reacted to the other day. And yeah, that's that, y'all. Lend a helping hand. 2 hands are better than 1, but 3 is always going to be better than none. Stay safe out there. God bless you. I'm out of here, my boys. Peace out, man. Much love.